generations. And now, the power of two restores the one.
We got a bidet! Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are talking about a touchy subject here with MLB the Show 24. I would say, in the past, myself, I've been a huge supporter with the different ways that MLB the Show makes their live content super accessible to everybody. Of course, you could spend more in-game currency and more, real money to get more stubs and stuff to unlock other things faster. But ultimately, a lot of the things in the game you can just unlock as you're playing. And so there's a big controversy that started yesterday. As you may know, if you've been keeping up with the MLB The Show news, is that the season awards drop one or season one awards drop one program dropped. And we covered that here on the channel already. We covered the moments, and when I go ahead and I cover the moments, I also show the whole string of rewards that you can get during that drop. And what's interesting about that content drop is that even though you can unlock a whole bunch of cards, the card at the very end, being the best one that you can get, is Garrett Crochet. And so that card is a 91 diamond, which is kind of what we're already been used to. And as far as what has been coming out, 91 is roughly where you would top out at when, getting cards and whatnot. Of course, there's the 99 if you collect all the live series, but most of the cards have been somewhere around the 91 or less so far. And so as we progress through the season, the season one, that is, we are getting more and more diamonds that are increasing. So we have smaller diamonds in the beginning, and then as we go, we're heading towards the 99 diamonds that will be coming out closer to the end of season one. So what's the controversy here? What's going on? Well, with this season one awards drop one dropping, in the past, these have, for the most part, been, just a big long string of rewards. You'd probably unlock, I don't know, like 8 players or something per drop. It was a lot of content, a lot of players you could get, and they built over time and stuff. But what seems to be a weird strategy here for this game is that there's only a handful of cards that you can unlock. I'm pretty sure there was like 4 or 5 so far in this first drop. And so myself, I was kind of thinking like, this isn't a lot of cards. Normally there's a decent amount of moments that you can play. I think there was like 4 this time. Usually it's like 8 or 10. And so I was confused. Shouldn't there be more cards? And then it was brought to my attention that there is a separate awards pack that you can buy. And so here's where the controversy starts. In that pack, there's 2 different rounds of rarity. The lower tier, you can get 89 diamonds, but the upper tier, you can get 92 diamonds, which, if you were following along from before, the rewards path that you can unlock stuff as you play topped out at 91. But if you buy this pack, you can get a 92. And so what seems to be a little uneasy about this is that the game is starting to feel more and more like pay to win. I feel like Madden and FIFA really have that, you know, cloud over them where they're just known for pay to win. You put a bunch of money in, you'll get the best cards. Like I said in the beginning, me as an advocate of MLB the Show, I have very much been voicing my opinion that this game seems to be very, very fair with how it releases its content. I would say that this is not the best step in the right direction, especially since this is kind of a small thing right now. And I don't want it to be a situation where, we give them an inch and they'll take a mile. And so, what's kind of interesting, because I was going through Twitter last night, seeing everybody upset about this, a lot of the big names out there that cover MLB The Show, which we hope to be there someday. A lot of people were talking like, hey, you know, if you're going to do something like this, at least put one of those packs in the content drop, like with the rewards path. It seems almost like you're crossing over to the dark side, so to speak. Everybody's on your side right now for the content drops, but when you do stuff like this, it starts to become a little more, eye-opening. So it's a very popular idea that maybe MLB The Show should have put the pack in there so that at least everybody had a chance at those 92s. And if you didn't pull the 92 when you were doing your program, then maybe you go and try to get the pack or purchase the players that you want in the market. For me, looking at that pack that you'd pay for, I'm pretty sure it was 30,000 stubs to get this. The player that I want is in the lower tier round, and from the market value, the card is definitely not even close to the 30,000. So myself, I won't be buying that pack. I'll probably just buy Foley from the Tigers off Marketplace and then calling it good. And then, if I want the other cards down the road, I'll purchase them when I get there. So I don't know. What's kind of your take on all of this? Like I said, in the past, I've been very, very much an advocate of they are the most fair sports game out there to unlock these cards. I think this is a step in the wrong direction. I almost wonder if we're gonna get some sort of apology reward in the second drop. I don't know how often these drops are coming out, if it's gonna be a weekly thing or not, kind of like the top stuff was in the past. But I almost wonder if when we get the next part of it, the drop two, if that pack is going to be in there as a sorry we did this. So if we don't see it, I'll be very curious to see how the community reacts if they just, brush it off. Because I think this is one of the first times I have ever seen a lot of the major content creators get upset about something that they did. So let me know what you think in the comments. My thoughts, like I said, I'm worried about what's happening with this, but maybe they'll take care of it right away. They have been known to listen to feedback and turn things around. That's why we didn't have like a ton of 99s released on day one this year. Last year they did that. They got feedback that people didn't care for it, and so they changed it. And so hopefully, this will end up being something that they take as constructive feedback and understand that the player base is not having it. So, if you enjoy this type of video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you are notified when more of these news videos drop. I'm trying to do more of the news videos. Pretty soon, we'll have my favorite cards from the month of March. And so look forward to that. Drops a like if you like the video and drops a comment letting us know your thoughts on this situation. Do you think it's nothing and, we're kind of overreacting? Or do you think this is kind of a not so great practice that we don't want to, evolve into something even worse? And then as always, everybody, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.